aí, aqui é o Vinícius do canal GamingBY trazendo para você hoje a continuação de gameplay de Starfield. Tá curtindo o jogo? Então diz pra gente isso aí nos comentários, belezinha? Não se esquece também, deixa seu gostei, se inscreve no canal e ativa o sininho para não perder as notificações das nossas próximas postagens. Bora lá! Eu já achei que teria um amigo aqui para receber a gente. Rapaz, a
We'll
nave
let you on
toda
board.
porcaria, hein?
But Petrov was done hiring mosquitoes. Or maybe you're after something from the captain's collection.
Talvez, cara.
Oh God, the captain's gonna love you. Just what I need. 2 blowhards.
We'll party towards victory.
Go on then.
Tá. Eu não ia falar pra ele que a gente veio aqui atrás de algum item do capitão, né?
That's right. Your thermometer ain't broken. We are sub-zero.
Welcome to Petrov's Palace of Peculiarities, the pinnacle of perfect procurement, the penultimate panopticon of prosperity. Ha ha ha!
Tá. Beleza, aquele nível especialista ali eu já tenho. Mas eu não quero vacilar aqui agora não. Pra não dar merda logo de começo, né? Tá, eu acho que eu vou salvar logo antes de chegar perto desse cara. Salvar aqui. Eu não sei o tipo de coisa que vai aparecer.
Hey,
Okay, hello.
Provavelmente o artefato deve estar por aqui.
Talk to Petrov.
I wasn't aware we had the visitors. Wadik, you didn't tell me we had visitors.
We have visitors.
Excellent.
Maluco cansado, né?
Now that you've gone to all this trouble to get here, you should make yourself at home. Relax. Kick up your feet
Esse
on
maluco
the
vai virar
table.
inimigo da gente
I
com
don't
certeza,
care, they
né?
have scorch marks on them anyway.
Tá. Sério que eu já posso chegar assim?
The artifact? Ah, you must mean my latest curio. I have never seen anything like it. Intricate pattern details, a metal that feels soft to the touch, yet bears not one hint of wear or tear. Ah, you are out of luck, my new friend. I cannot part with it. I know, it's a fickle man who falls in love so easily, but what can I say? Mi amore.
Certo, vambora tentar persuadir.
Tempting. I do love showing off. But my
Tá,
No.
já não foi bem.
Really? How flattering. Yeah, I hope
Beleza.
so. Maybe we can work something out. I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here. Ah, very well. What's a quick look going to hurt, huh? I know. People
Enjoy
look at
your
me and
time
say,
on board
Petrov,
the scow."
your whole ship is a testament of splendor. Why do you need a special vault? Well, all I can say is that even the greatest collection needs its own private viewing
Entendi,
area.
ela não tá exposta.
Plus, between you and me, there are thieves everywhere.
E
So I
meio que a gente tá
spare
aqui
no
pra roubar, né?
expense. Every door between me and my treasures is painful, but that is the price of security, huh? Que sera? Just a bit further. This ship and I have been through some adventures, I'll tell you. I once collected salvage from a Deimos Celestial class while it was exploding. The
Porra.
crew was scraping scorch marks and bits of metal off the hull for weeks. And of course, there was the time I accidentally
You hear there's
steered us
alien
into a
creatures on
UC
board the
Navy
ship?
vessel after
Chief,
a particularly
Captain
uproarious celebration of my latest acquisitions of fine art. But we were wedged perfectly between their two thrusters and were able to just kind of push them back into the star yard for repairs.
Eu acho que se em algum momento ele falar pra gente entrar antes, ele vai tentar sacanear a gente. Caralho, que lugar longe, hein? Ah, mas é aqui, hein? Olha um computador antigo.
And now, the moment itself.
Ah, tá aí.
Beautiful, isn't it? The man who sold me this told me that it spoke to him. That holding it for the first time was like drowning in your own
Olha
soul.
aí.
Alas, I've held it several times, and my soul is still breathing, devoid of any such enlightenment. Oh, no. No, no, no. I can't. This one is mine. And it's only fair to warn you. Hands off. I would hate to sour our new friendship by becoming the victim of piracy.
Hey, we're not pirates. Except, well, when we really need something for really, really good reasons. Yeah, that does sound a little piratey, doesn't it?
Tá.
Then I suppose it's just a question whether my immeasurable love for my collection and my crew of hired cutthroats is enough to stop you. Go ahead. Make a move for the artifact. Let's see what happens.
Pô,
I
irmão.
don't see any moves we got left here.
Eu queria chegar num...
You came for what is mine. Let's see you try to take it.
Say your prayers, pal.
Wait!
Play safe
I
for life,
surrender!
you.
I surrender! Don't
Where?
kill me!
Ué?
You just don't understand what's at stake.
Ah! I see it now. You're in love with the artifact, just as I am. Oh, a cruel fate brings two people of the same kind together. Go then. Leave my ship with your heart's desire. But the United Colonies will know of your descent into petty piracy. C'est la guerre.
É, eles ficaram todos de boa. Eu vou conseguir sair de boa da nave. Ele só vai denunciar a gente, né? Pelo que eu entendi é isso. Ele vai denunciar a gente por pirataria e a gente tem que... Ah, e aparentemente agora a gente pode pegar qualquer coisa da nave dele. Não vou fazer isso aqui, tá? Não tem porquê. Ué, agora não é mais roubo se a gente pegar as coisas da nave dele? Loucura. Assim, ia ser uma merda se a gente tivesse que lutar contra essa galera toda. Mas se chegasse a esse ponto, a gente ia lutar contra essa galera toda e é isso, acabou. Foi bom que não...
Captain's going to find some way to blame this all on me.
Mas, vambora. Uma parte do caminho eu me lembro, né? Essa parte aqui estava errada. Talvez pra cá.
Damn pirate. Get what you came for and leave.
Vamos ter que pagar uma fiança ainda. Direto pra cabine.
Nice to be back.
Beleza. Agora vale a pena a gente vir pra cá. Porque a gente já paga a fiança logo e fica livre disso. Inclusive, eu acho que quando a gente adicionar esse artefato lá, a gente deve passar de nível. Tá bem próximo de passar de nível de novo, então... Tá. $500. Infelizmente, nos impede de oferecer esse serviço dentro do espaço entre em contato com as autoridades da União das Colônias para esclarecer quaisquer questões. Ué... Aí brincou, hein? Será que faz parte da missão isso? Tava falando que eu tinha que falar com essa bartender aqui.
Good to see you again. Can I get you something? Hey there, new guy. Hope life is treating you well. Yep, spaceport traffic. I've got something in the works that'll change everything.
Tá.
You would love it, I guarantee. Only, I can't... I made a deal with
Entendi.
Holler to bring me some small samples of an ingredient I think will make all the difference. But it never showed up. Turns out the guy I hired, security got wind, and the whole lot was... I submitted all... And really, I need to get my hands on the...
Tá.
I really do. Before we say any... I am in no way asking. This is just one friend, and if you,
Generally speaking, not a fan of getting contraband or whatever out of impound. But getting it out of a UC compound?
God, you have no idea what a relief this is. I'm obviously not expecting you. I'm not worried. I'm annoyed. Wait, are you sick? Catch you
Beleza.
later.
Sam ficou inseguro com a minha atitude ali de falar que vou ajudar aquela moça ali.
Man, the galaxy's too big to be stuck in the same place.
Essa daí é a parte boa de tá levinho. O tempo de loading foi menor que o tempo que a gente levaria para correr até ali, então vale super a pena. Que isso, cara? Loucura.
Vladimir. Vlad, come in. Come in.
Deu merda lá, hein? Quero saber. Sabem de quem, né? A minha querida. Vou procurar ela aqui. Rapidinho. Porque, né? Muito legal se ela estivesse no meu quarto. Só esperando eu chegar, mas aparentemente não. Ela deve estar lá no olho.
The eye's gone completely dark. I can't reach anyone.
Será que aqueles caras atacaram lá?
Noel, Starborn.
Opa!
Vladimir, get out of there!
He already left. Said he was going
Ah, tá.
to the lodge.
Ih, rapaz.
Barrett, he's still breathing, but oh God, all that blood.
Hello, Constellation. Are you there?
Who are you? What did you do to our friends?
They call me the Hunter. And now that I'm here, your part in glimpsing the Unity is over.
Beleza.
I'm already on my way. Say goodbye to your friends. It won't be long.
Eu vou ficar aqui pra proteger o pessoal
Forget
daqui.
about us. That Starborn bastard is after the artifacts. You can't let him take them. Pack up the collection, move it somewhere they can't find it.
He's right. We need to bunker down here and get those artifacts ready to move. Might need every gun to hold that Starborn off.
What about everyone on the eye? We can't leave them to die up there.
Watch each other's backs. We're not losing anyone else today.
Exatamente.
I don't know how long it's gonna take to pack up the artifacts.
Tá todo mundo relaxado,
I'll
ó.
get started. Hopefully this will only take a few minutes, if my hands can stop shaking.
Everyone take cover.
Where? Do you really expect them to barge through the front door?
Well, I'm not expecting them to ring the bell.
Could you all keep it down? I'm trying to work here. Walter! Are you all right?
Não.
Hello.
I'm almost done! Just a bit longer!
There's never enough time.
A galera nível 30 e não toma dano, né?
Focus. Focus.
Just hold them off.
I have all the artifacts.
Porra, quero uma armadura dessa daí também.
There's an old escape tunnel to the well district. Come on!
O objetivo é só fugir mesmo. Infelizmente, aquilo ali tava meio... assim, meio bunda rachada, né, porra? Os caras não tomando quase dano nenhum. Tá, é só correr. Precisa proteger ninguém. Aí, um pouco sem sentido. Eita porra. Eu nem sei com quem estão os artefatos, na real. Será que era pra eu estar perto do nível 30 agora pra fazer essa missão? Eu não tinha restrição nenhuma. Eu tô achando muito estranho eu não conseguir causar dano nesses caras, basicamente, né? Eles conseguem se teletransportar, vocês estão vendo aí. Não dá pra fazer a viagem rápida. Galera, não atirem em mim não, os inimigos estão lá. Direto pra cabine.
We need to get to the eye. Help the others. That starboard is right behind us. We have to risk it. We'll be dying there.
Ah, aí foi uma nave igual essa daí que me atacou, que eu falei pra vocês. Tá. Ah, cala a boca, meu amigo. Ah, tá, fugiu, né? Tomara que não tenha dado merda pra ninguém aqui. Eita.
Hey, Barrett. Barrett, can you hear me?
Deu merda.
It's Sam. We're gonna find all those artifacts. Okay, Barrett? We'll solve this mystery. I swear.
Porra, pior que tinha, eu gostava dele.
He's gone. Come on.
Não, isso aqui pra mim é... Ah, não, Andrea não.
He came out of nowhere.
Pelo menos ela tá viva, né?
Thank you. I don't think I can move right away. But I'll make it. Go on. Thank you again. I will be all right.
Oh,
Foi
thank
só o
heavens.
Barrett, né?
You're all right. I'll be okay now. Go on. Take care of the others.
You're alive. Krix's ghost can keep waiting. Saw the ship dock with the eye. We took up the arm's call, but when the doors opened, there was no one there. Skulked in like a damn specter. Before I had to know, it was nothing but pain's wings and a cold sleep. Times unknown, but I came too long enough to hear him gloat about going to the lodge and seeing our friends trying to crawl away from him on a bloody trail. Not many sights to see before I lost the lights. Can't be sure yet. Starborn could have done a lot more damage. Guessing the glitter of the prize wasn't here. No tears for the old. Got the others to worry about.
Porra, ainda tinha a questline dele que tava mó legal.
Vladimir! Oh, thank goodness.
Ué? Ué?
Where's Barrett?
We need to talk locks and bolts. Lodge and the Eye are not secure. Just means he's playing the waiting man's game. He'll be back once we've done all the work of collecting the other piece.
The hunter, he probably found us because we're somewhere obvious. High populated area, just like how the Starborn found you orbiting Neon the first time. But the fact that they're competing with us to find the artifacts means they can't get them without searching.
So we put the artifacts somewhere in the fringe, or on something that can slip from their grasp if they do another strike from the curtain. Fine idea. Starborn show up, you can burn helium in one spin of the grav drive to anywhere.
Here, keep the artifacts safe. I guess we'll meet back at the lodge after.
Agora você pode construir o armilário na sua nave ou nos seus entrepostos. Para construir o armilário na sua nave, acesse a nova tela Armilário na cabine da nave. Para construir em os seus entrepostos, vá ao posto desejado e entre no modo construção. Haverá a nova categoria de missão que contém o armilário. Sério, certo? Bora na nave. Porra, a Andrea já não levantou, né? Queria que ela viesse junto comigo.
Thank you again. I will be all right.
Oh.
I'll need some time before I can.
Não, hein? Será que ela não tá disponível pra gente casar com ela? Eu não queria ir com aquela amiga Sarah, não, né?
We were all supposed to be okay.
Agora você pode mover o armilário. Ataques de estelares são mais prováveis em pontos perto do armilário. Se você escolher manter os artefatos no seu inventário, haverá mais chances de ataques em todos os lugares. Legal. Bacana. Tá, pra voltar pra guarida, então... Vamos ver se já dá pra voltar direto. Ah, olha só, tá trancado por causa da merda que aconteceu
You were
aqui.
a victim of the recent attack. Please remain calm. UC security has everything under
Que legal. Tá aí, consequências.
The spaceport has been secured. Safety precautions remain in place. Please wait for the all clear signal before exiting your homes.
Yes, right?
That is all.
Esses estelares, eles são bem violentos, né? Porque eles não atacaram só a gente, né? Eles atacaram a população local também. Diferenciado, uma galera que se acha, coloca acima
Never thought it would
das
come to
paradas,
this.
né? Não dá pra fazer a viagem rápida pra lá, deve ser pra gente ver como é que estão as coisas por aqui. Aqui não tá tão diferente, né? Ah, até porque também a gente saiu pela... por assim dizer, um esconderijo, né? Uma porta dos fundos, assim. Eles devem ter entrado por ali, ó. Assim, narrativamente falando, né? Narrativamente falando, devem ter entrado por ali.
The lodge
Tá, os pertences de Barrett foram movidos para o porão da guarida.
doesn't feel the same, does it?
I will be monitoring everyone's vitals for signs of continued trauma.
E é o quarto da filha do Sam, será? É Cora, né? Ah, falou que os itens do Barrett vieram pra cá, mas... Porra, eu olhei esse baú aqui, hein? Pô, a gente podia ter acesso a aquele log dele, né? Porque a gente não concluiu a missão dele. Sacanagem, cara. Eu gastei um puta de um dinheiro. Assim, claro, né? O cara morreu.
Everyone
Tal.
seems more distant and the lodge feels... I'm not sure when things will
Caralho,
feel...
não dá pra conversar com ela mesmo?
I need to be checking everyone's vitals. Now really isn't the time.
I know. Look, we all feel like we've been kicked into the ground a million times over, but I think I have something. I'm serious. If I may, I know our encounter with the hunter is the last thing anyone wants to talk about right now, but he said something that I can't get out of my mind. Unity. Do you remember that?
Não. Ah, tá. Sim.
Because he was stopping us, implying that we were getting closer to it. The thing is, I've heard that word before. It's an important concept in Keeper Aquilas's speeches.
The priest? Is the Sanctum Universum going to bless our little crusade of discovery?
It can't be a coincidence. The Sanctum has always believed that answers are out there in the stars. Look, I know it's the longest of shots and the biggest leap of faith I could ever ask us all to take, but why not talk to him?
I guess it couldn't hurt. I've heard the Keeper's a pretty insightful guy.
Thank you. I know it's not much to go on, but something about this feels right. I'll meet you over there.
Beleza. Porra, a gente ganhou foi dinheiro, hein?
You forget how much you take a place like the Lodge for granted. Until it's threatened.
Tá. Bora falar com a
Morale in the lodge has been measured.
I wanted to thank you for giving me the chance to work with you. I know we met under, unusual circumstances. You seem to be acclimating well to Constellation. Are you enjoying working with them?
Sim.
I think none of us were expecting what we have found. Well, perhaps Mateo. You have certainly become a vital part of the organization. That is a credit to your abilities. If I may, from what you have seen, do you think I fit in well with the rest of Constellation?
Certeza.
No, I do not. But I find it hard to quantify. Many of the other members are polite, but distant. I worry that my background and my actions concern them. I have not shared much, but everyone knows I worked with smugglers for years. I am no stranger to violence and death. I know. For those that have not lived it, it can be difficult to imagine or accept. Others here have seen conflict, but for more noble causes. Vladimir is the only one here who can begin to understand. He was the one who pressed the group to include me. I lack his charm. He puts others at ease. I fear my presence does the opposite. That is kind of you. You also have a lot going.
Aí eu queria ver expressões faciais
I find
aí.
expressing affection difficult, but truly. Thank you. I know this seems trivial, perhaps childish. I have just always relied only on myself. I have never been surrounded by people like this. By a group I wish to be a part of. Does that make sense? And yet here we are, working together. And that has, I think, gone very well. Discussing these things is challenging for me. I hope now you can better understand why I wanted to keep the circumstances of our meeting quiet. I wanted to thank you for not saying anything to Vladimir. I know that you said you wouldn't, but it is still a relief. I would like my contributions to Constellation to amount to more than violence. Indeed it was. And now I hope you can see why. Thank you for talking this over with me. It is good to know that at least one member of Constellation understands me.
Apareceu uma atividade ali, eu não sei se foi... Ah, tá.
Everyone seems more distant in the lodge. I guess that is to be expected. Finally, I've been waiting.
Looks like it's tag you're it, Andreja.
Tag indeed, Sam. We will see you later.
Beleza.
We'll get through this.
Vamos tentar fazer direto. Ah, não, o... Ele tá dizendo que eu tenho 500 pila pra pagar. Mas eu tentei pagar essa... Como é que é? Eu esqueci o nome que dá, cara. Eu tentei pagar esse dinheiro aí. Esqueci o nome mesmo. E não deu bom. Beleza, nível máximo. Vou fazer o seguinte. Ah, é aqui mesmo. Ah, tá. Eu achei que era fora do planeta, pô. Vou falar pra vocês que eu fiquei preocupado dela ter morrido naquele ataque lá ao olho. Eu fico zoando, falando, ah, querida, vem cá, meu amor e tal, mas... É porque eu não gosto de tão no óbvio, né? E assim, eu vi que, porra, geral vai na... Constitui casamento aqui com a... Eita, com a Sam. Então, Sarah, Sam não. Sam é o Sam.
They build a monument to the people they lost, but not
Tá.
the people they killed.
Certo, eu vou salvar o jogo aqui de forma diferente. Peraí.
Great example, Marcus. The man.
Keeper Aquilus, can we have a moment?
I'm really glad.
Oh, Mateo. It's been too long. How are your parents? Your mother still struggling with that azalea garden?
No, she figured that out a while ago. Had to adjust the pH levels in the soil. But, Keeper, I didn't come to catch up.
Oh. Well, what's on both your minds?
Keeper, we were hoping to talk to you about unity.
You want to subject your friend here to one of our talks, Mateo? The future of humanity is always a long discussion.
No, that's not exactly what I meant. Keeper, when you talk about unity, well, does it mean anything else? Something secret?
Perhaps you should talk about this inside.
Tem mais ninguém perto. Mas, ok. Andreja ficou longe. Eu sei que o cara chamou ela de Andreja, mas eu vou chamar de Andreja mesmo. Problema.
Now that we have a little privacy, why don't you tell me exactly what it is that brought you two here?
Tá.
They're like nothing we've ever seen, Keeper. Gravitational distortion, sub-audio harmonic sequencing, unidentifiable energy fluctuations.
I caught half of that. So, these things are unusual? Even in your experience? There have always been mysteries that seem to defy our understanding of the universe. Beyond rational thought. We enter life as an act of someone else's faith in us. There's no way of knowing who we will become, and yet the risk is made anyway. So you've pushed into the unknown, not knowing where it would take you. And it's brought you here.
Tá.
I think I can. If you're willing to find your way in the dark for a bit longer, I can give you a path to discovering its meaning. There's an old story, far older than the Sanctum Universum, of someone who walked the settled systems and saw every corner of it. This pilgrim claimed he found the true meaning of unity. I always thought of it as just a parable for trying to bring humanity together, but maybe it's more. In my story, the pilgrim met the founders of the House of Enlightenment and the enigmatic cult of the Varun. And he gave them each a part of the truth. Then he goes to his final resting place to live out the rest of his days in contemplation of infinitum addendum, his addition or contribution to the infinite. But what if the story isn't a metaphor, but a code? A way of finding the pilgrim again, or at least his grave. Yes, something must be there. I just can't put my finger on it. Maybe the answer will become clear when we have more. The House of Enlightenment and Varun have versions of this story. The Enlightened work out of the well here in New Atlantis, helping the poor citizens find a better life for themselves. Varun worshippers are more enigmatic, but there is a lone zealot that was captured recently for attacking UC ships. I visited her a couple of times. Hopefully she'll be willing to talk to you as well.
I'll stay here with the Keeper. We need to catch up. And I wouldn't mind asking him a few more questions.
Beleza. Bora, querido. Tá, agora vambora. Ela tá presa aqui, beleza. Eu achei que era naquele lugar lá perto do espaço porto.
I appreciate that they have not demolished the structure, even if diplomacy has ended for now. It may not have been their intention, but it represents hope. The lives of nearly every individual in the settled systems are so heavily influenced by what goes on in this building.
Porra, eu tava achando que era aqui mesmo, não um trenzinho. Porra, tinha outro trenzinho pertinho da gente.
I am thankful these rides are quick. I do not like being in small, enclosed spaces with many people I do not know.
Eu vou falar que eu concordo, eu também não gosto.
I do find that statue pleasing. I wonder if it matches the original vision of the artist, or if they changed the design as they worked on it.
Será que eu consigo pagar minha fiança nesse lugar?
Wait. You're on the wanted list. I've got special orders. You're coming with me. Prepare for immediate transport to our vessel.
Ué, como assim?
I've been authorized to inform you that you're being transferred to the UC Vigilance. You'll find out more when you get there. Other than that, I'm not at liberty to... We have orders to transport you and your vessel to your final destination, the UC Vigilance. Any deviation from those orders on your part will be considered...
Porra, gente, eu vou carregar isso aqui. Eu saí aqui agora. Porra, do nada, foi certinho, falei com o maluco que é... Eu não sei se ele vai me prender ou se aquilo ali faz parte da missão principal, mas, porra... Fala sério. Deixa eu ver se eu consigo pagar...
Atlantis puts on a wonderful show of security, doesn't it?
Deixa eu ver se eu consigo pagar minha fiança aqui. Não, então faz parte. Agora, é engraçado. Aquele caçador que ficava aqui todo enigmático parecia muito com aqueles caçadores que foram atrás da gente. Qual é a chance? a chance de ser ser o mesmo NPC? Se bem que todos eles estavam com a roupa bem parecida, né? Tem isso. E eu não lembro, assim, com tanta certeza de como aquele que ficava ali no viewport estava vestido. Só acho que é parecido. E aí, meu amigo?
There's a lot of work that needs to be done in the well. A lot of people in need. If it's about the financial or food assistance programs, we are backlogged. Don't worry, we're doing everything we can. Oh, you're not. Sorry. Can I help you? Listen, I've talked about this with him a ton of times, and there's no record of a Unity pilgrim. But since you both insist, our early records are mostly administrative. Humanitarian projects, group counseling notes, charity expenditures. But there is a series of exchanges the founding members recorded in a lot of detail. It's the closest thing I have to what Aquilus is describing. A man walks into the first house of enlightenment. The founding members just call him the Drifter. So they think he's a charity case at first, but no, the Drifter asks them a bunch of questions. If your philosophy is built on an individual's own morality, what about the second person? That second person might disagree. Isn't the problem of two what you're really looking for? And the founders respond, each individual must understand how the second person lifts them up. All of human effort is a story of cooperation pushing us forward. And it kind of goes on like that. He comes back every week for a year. Same conversation every time. Second person this, the problem of two that.
Peraí, o que eles queriam dizer com cada indivíduo deve entender como o segundo o eleva?
It's part of our core principles. There's no God pushing us to do good for some eternal reward. We have to help each other because we choose to. If no one takes responsibility for making the settled systems better, then we're just leaving it to the tyrants to bully the rest of us.
Concordo.
Honestly, I think the founding members made it all up. There was a little more hesitation being openly atheist in the early days. I think they were experimenting with writing their own scripture. Fortunately, that got abandoned pretty quick. After the records of the Drifter end, you never see anything like it again. Besides what the Keeper would say about it, sounds like a gathering point, or a center. Or, in mathematics, it would mean one, like the one, the first or the beginning. Always happy to help. If you'll excuse me, I've got a lot of aid efforts to coordinate.
Beleza, valeu, irmão. Beleza, então, assim, por assim dizer, cada um dos cultos tem um nome para possivelmente a mesma pessoa, né? Eu não gosto muito que quando ela fica em câmera lenta assim. Eu não lembro se os outros faziam isso. Ela, eu reparei, né? Será que eu vou ter que ser preso pra depois voltar pra cá e fazer a missão, cara? Porque se eu atacar essa galera, eu vou ficar fodido, né? Porque minha recompensa vai subir pra caramba. Tá
I know
legal.
your type. The freewheeling space ace. Must be nice.
Ninguém falou nada.
A visitor? I have all the company I need. He knows not the truth. He sends another to ask more incessant questions. The great serpent waits in the shadows. He will entwine the universe, and all but the faithful will be made as dust. That is the truth. No more, no less.
Tá.
The knowledge of the great serpent sweeps away all concern. There is only his inevitable return, and those he will spare. Nothing else. You wish to speak of the Keeper's pilgrim, do you not? I will tell you of him, and then you will leave. Jinan Varun meets the unbeliever. He gives false prophecy to Jinan. But such is Jinan's conviction in the great serpent, he does not hesitate. He cuts the unbeliever down. But the unbeliever returns. Jinan realizes the great serpent is testing him, and he will not be found wanting. 4 times they fight. Over 120 rotations of the planet they are on. Remember these 4 battles, Jinan, the unbeliever says. Remember these 120 rotations. But Jinan knows this is blasphemy, and delivers the killing blow. That is all. I have heard of no such thing. If it exists, it is a shadow that the great serpent casts to deceive the faithless. Then we are done. Leave me.
Não foi tão esclarecedor, não. A conversa com o cara lá, o iluminista, foi muito mais produtiva. Muito mais produtiva mesmo. Agora ele fala, se lembre das 4 batalhas. Quando ela fala 120 rotações, eu entendo isso como 120 dias. Não 120 anos, né? Até porque, porra, se o cara... 120 anos luta tão bem assim, tão brabo assim, porra. Eu fico vendo esses boothzinhos aqui. Eita, dá pra... Loucura! Dá pra fazer um... Assim, é loucura e maneiro ao mesmo tempo ter a possibilidade de fazer, mas será que rende tanto assim? Vale a pena? E certamente, assim, deve dar um status negativo, alguma coisa assim, né?
Can we run through it one more time?
Eu vacilei. Talvez não, talvez eu só esteja achando que eu vacilei. Ué, cadê o Mateu?
Oh, you're back. What did you learn? Was there something hidden in their stories, like we thought? Planets are often named by number. That second might mean the second planet in the system. What else did you learn? If there really is a location the Pilgrim wanted us to find, those do sound awfully like coordinates. Was there anything else? Yes. What he added to infinity. Maybe that points to a name. If we're looking for his resting place, we'd need to know the name of the star system, wouldn't we? Let's see. We have something that could be coordinates. Something that could point to a planet in the system. But what's the name of the system? Infinitum addendum. What if we break down the parts? No systems named finite or add. That just leaves in and dumb. Well, that's certainly how I feel. Yes, that's it. The second planet in Indum. At 4 and 120. That's where you'll find the Pilgrim's resting place. And from there, maybe you'll find the true meaning of unity. Before you go, you've now spoken to many different perspectives in our universe. In a way, you'll be carrying their philosophies with you on this journey. I know you're looking for a specific unity, but if you had to guess what it was, what interpretation would you give it?
Não sei, cara. Sei, sagrado, eu não acho que é sagrado, tá? Para mim é tecnológico. É só uma palavra, ao invés de rezar, eu preciso assumir a responsabilidade de encontrar. Somente a convicção absoluta trará a verdade. Estamos sendo testados. Eu também não acho que estamos sendo testados, mas é possível, assim, que esse peregrino aí, o andarilho, ele tenha... Ele, tipo assim, vai ser necessário que alguém em algum momento faça isso, tá ligado? Tá, eu vou na responsabilidade.
And once you know, what will you do? Even the most objective scientist holds the belief that observation itself will be of benefit to humanity. You will be taking a similar part of yourself with you when you find the answer. Will that not color your perception of it?
Beleza.
So you intend to find the truth and then have that truth confirmed by your peers. Unity is a reality born of observation and agreement?
Talvez.
Well, I won't keep you any longer. This has been fun, I have to admit. Go, find your truth.
Indum 2. Beleza. Salvar aqui esse vídeo. Beleza, ali ele tá apontando a gente pra nossa nave. Agora deixa eu ver aqui. Indum 2, tá ali. Pô, já tem até o nome certinho. 420 é o constelados. 420 são as coordenadas, tá? Beleza. Gente, eu vou fazer o seguinte, eu vou parar o vídeo por aqui. Belezinha? Opa. Tá, eu achei que eram os estelares. Vou parar esse vídeo por aqui, a gente continua daqui na próxima, beleza? Gente, esquece, diz pra gente aí o que você tá achando do jogo. Se puder também, compartilha aí nosso canal com seus amigos, conhecidos, familiares que curtem games, vai dar uma moral pra gente, vai dar uma moral muito grande pra eles também, tenho certeza que eles vão gostar. Deixa seu gostei aí também, falando de gostar, né? Deixa seu gostei aí no vídeo, se inscreve no canal e ativa o sininho pra não perder as novidades aqui no canal e as nossas próximas postagens, belezinha? É isso, gente. A gente se vê numa próxima. Eu fico por aqui, mas se você quiser pode continuar. Tem aí mais de 300 vídeos disponíveis já para vocês curtirem. Beleza? É isso, a gente se vê numa próxima. Tchau, tchau.